It's Giselle and welcome back to my channel. So this is just going to be a chit chat about where I'm at with Weight Watchers. So probably won't be that long. I am at 302, so I'm down 8 pounds since I started on September the 1st, so yay, 8 pounds. I'm actually should be recording the ounces, but I haven't been. But right now, when I went onto the scale, I was at 302 even. So I lucked out there. But it wavered in the week, like 3.2.4. So I should be actually recording that and saying that as well. But at this point, I'm at 302. So I set a goal for losing weight weekly at about 1 pound. So if I lose more, then that's a bonus. I think the 1 pound is realistic for me. And hopefully it's something I can attain to every week. If I keep on track, and if I do more, like I said, it's a bonus and it's a plus and it's a yay, because like I said, any loss is good. So things that I've learned or I'm continuing to learn, but more specifically in the past week, that prep. So I was doing some meal prep before, more my lunches and some breakfast. But never my snacks or definitely not dinner. So I'm not really there with the dinner part yet. Like I know what I'm going to cook, but it's not pre-done. So it takes time because I'm cooking for my whole family. So I cook for my whole family, just take what I can eat and stuff like that. So, but with the breakfast and lunches and snacks, I was finding that even with time, like if I got up late or I, was doing stuff before work, it was too much to even think, okay, what do I have? Do I have grapes? Do I have this? And get a bag or a container or, to put stuff in. Even breakfast, I didn't prep a lot of breakfast because I would like cook my eggs in the morning and even though the vegetables that I put in my egg were all portioned out, it wasn't done. So I said, what's a different breakfast thing that I could have? So I made these in muffin tins. I made just egg whites, just 4 eggs. So I put the eggs in the muffin tins, and I believe it was about 6 egg whites with a slice of ham. And so I would just, and then when they were done, I just put them in a container, shoved it in the fridge, and then in the mornings I would put that in a container or a bag and take it off to work. So that was easy because I didn't really have to think about it. But on top of that, I added, and it might be a little bit wasteful, but I got more containers, but I also used plastic, like little lunch bags and stuff like that. I thought it would be more helpful to put, if I'm to really plan out. So this is where the planning comes into play, and it actually works. To plan out that I'm going to have 2 slices of bread, because I put those 2 slices of bread in a bag, so I have it ready to go. My grapes and my strawberries and my fruit, I already know what fruits I have out, and it's already in containers. So even though I have fresh pineapple there, I didn't have to go into a big bowl, take it out, cut it up into a smaller, to take it into a bowl that I could take to work. Same with my grapes and strawberries. I just portioned them out in containers that I had, and then took that to work. So even though there were some of them were smaller containers, because that's all I had, I would take 2 because I'm like, I think I'm gonna need another one. Even down to a couple days I did avocado on toast. I made sure I took the avocado, mashed it, put it in containers, so I didn't have to think about doing that in the morning. And that was totally helpful and helped me stay on track, because yes, there's thought into it, because I would plan, even if it's the night before. It was just, I know it was in the fridge. It was already packaged out into containers. And all I had to do is grab it. So on the Sunday, I thought, what can I take to work? So I made like a bowl of tuna salad. So that lasted 4 days. So I know, actually there's one, so only 3 days. I knew that would, I could just grab that. I didn't have to think about opening up the can and mixing it and doing all the other stuff that I added to it. Vegetables, I cut up enough that I would have one Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and stuff like that. And extras in a container that I could just grab at dinner, or if I wanted a snack or something like that. So what I learned definitely is meal prep. And everybody has a different way that works for them, depending on their lifestyle. But I have to say that if it's already there for me, if it's already there and cut up and portioned out, it's just a matter of grabbing. As well, I started a little bit more just thinking of foods that I want to and enjoy eating and can eat. With Weight Watchers, you could pretty much eat anything, but you want to make sure that you're choosing the right foods so that you have enough of the good stuff and enough food so you're not hungry. And so I started researching stuff like, I'm like, why did I cut banana? Like having bananas on with peanut butter on a slice of toast, I can totally do that one morning for breakfast. Or so it's not the same things. It's easier when it's the same things because I can prep my eggs and stuff like that, like I did on the weekend. But I can also prep the bread and the peanut butter, because I usually have my breakfast at work. So I can toast my bread at work and spread the peanut butter on, cut my banana, so everything can be done at work. So I just tried to get variety so that if I wanted to do eggs, I'd say 3 eggs a week. Maybe one day I could have an egg or waffle plus this and that. So definitely finding other foods that you enjoy eating, so that for me, I don't get bored of it. On certain days, like today, I think I might have to break and want to go, because stress or work was busy, and it's like it's truly comfort to say, let's just go out and have something junky. But I didn't, because my coworkers were bringing their lunches, so we didn't end up going out. I didn't even ask. I got over it because I had enough stuff to eat that was already prepped in my lunch bag. So, and I was okay with eating it. It wasn't just, I remember before in past times, it was constantly a salad and constantly tuna. Today I took vegetables and dip because I can eat that. And then I made, I just had like little mini round multigrain Tostitos chips, like nachos, and some salsa. And I was like, that took away from me that crave that I need something junky. That was junk for me. And it was just the right portion, just enough. And, so researching good foods that I know that, I can have a pogo stick or a mini pizza, an English muffin. I can still have that, so I shouldn't be cutting it out. I can still have it. And at this point, the way that I am, my points are still high, and I'm still having a hard time, if I eat right, fitting in 47 points a day, and I have 43 points, weekly points. So so I try to fill that with the snacks. So with my snacks now, I have portioned them out in little baggies with the points on it. So I try to get maybe 6 to 7 points that are snack, like crackers, like I do Wheat Thins and Triscuits, Melba Toast and stuff like that. So those in there, because the fruits and vegetables are free, so I constantly have apples at my desk. I usually just have the vegetables at lunch, but I have apples and grapes and strawberries constantly around me, and my snacks I take too, because that's the things. So now I need to find a sweet snack, because the Wheat Thins and the Triscuits and the rice cakes and stuff like that. That takes away the savory craving that I have, but it's the sweet time at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Not really 2 because I finished my lunch at 2, but like something to 3, and I'm like, I just wish I had chocolate right now or something like that. So something to take away the sweet tooth. And I saw last night, I was going through Instagram, that there was, I can have sugar-free chocolate pudding, and I love the sugar-free pudding. So something like that, I need to plan into it. So those are the things that I've done, is really watch what I went, somewhat tracking, but just basing what I'm having, I know I'm on track. I'm not eating a huge portion of meat, and everything is just accompanied by vegetables. My crackers and my carbs are more the crackers that I take to work than anything that I have. Like I don't have rice, I don't have potatoes, it's vegetables here, and I'm meat. I usually have bread in the morning, because if I have coffee, I always, for some reason, need to have bread. So stuff like that. So making wise choices, so prepping so that all I have to pick is from what's inside my house and it's already in a package. And I should have known, because I'm that type of person. If someone makes something for me, I will enjoy it more than if I make it myself. So it's the same thing if I get a box. So somebody, like someone, we had a discussion today and talking about cucumbers and tomatoes in the morning, and I said probably if you made it for me, I probably would eat it, but I'm not gonna do it. So same thing, if I don't have to think about making it, prepping it too much at the time that I want it, then I'm going to eat it and probably enjoy it more. Because when I'm prepping on the weekend, I'm not hungry, and I don't feel to eat it at that time, but I know I probably want it during the week. So when I really want it, I will grab for that, because it's already there, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but if somebody makes something that's really, really healthy, really good for me to eat, I'll eat it more readily than if someone said, here's the recipe, or here's what you do, because it's too much work sometimes to do it. It's easier if it's handed to me. So it's almost the same type of thing. If everything's there, I just have to grab it, and there's no big thought or prep or working time around it, I'm better. So with my exercise, I've been sick and still sick for about 2.5 weeks, trying to get better. So again, I'm just trying to watch what I eat and doing moderate exercise, not what I want to be at yet on a daily basis, but getting there. I just want to get rid of this sickness. I'm a little cautious because, a couple of years ago I was sick for like, I don't know, months and months and ended up doing stuff to me in the long run. So that's what I was feeling. I was feeling I need to use my puffer. It's a chest cold, and that's what was the scary part. Not really scared, just cautious about it. So taking the rest when I need it, not overexerting myself, not doing extra more than I have to, just home and work, and it's a little bit of that, and trying to get better. So I haven't been on, but I tried to do a little bit, and YouTubing. So I said I had to come on and do this because I am weighing myself, and I did weigh at 302. So I'm actually looking forward to going on to the scale and seeing what I've lost. So again, so exciting times. Things are working, and I feel good. So hopefully everybody's having an amazing day. It's not easy, and it continues to be a struggle, but I wish I had with me, I don't have it here, just some things that I saw on Instagram about making good choices, and here's what you do. And the top 3, there's probably only 4, but the top 3 points of what I've been doing in the past week, like finding foods, taking your time. I forget what the other one was, but I was like, this is me this week. So that's why I like this forum, because before I was struggling with the choices of food. you know, even with the book that you give Weight Watchers, it has everything in there. But until somebody puts it and said, you can eat this at this amount of points, that sticks with me better than to trying to figure it out myself, for me. So I thank everybody out there on Instagram and through YouTube who's helping me out, because it's been a great help. A lot of the food suggestions that I put together are from Instagram and from YouTube. Maybe my next video I don't want to shout out somebody and then I'm missing a whole bunch of people, but definitely this forum helps me more than the Weight Watchers meeting that I used to go to on Wednesdays. So I had taken a hiatus from going to meetings because I only had a 6-month pass, and I wanted to do this, be accountable to other people, research, take my time to see what works for me and what doesn't work for me without having the stress of pain and having to go weigh in. So I'm slowly learning, and it is working. Whatever I've lost since I've started till this point with the little bit of weight gain, not too much, but I had lost and then I gained it a little bit back, and then I'm losing constantly now, so people are noticing at work. Sorry, my camera died, so because I've been chatty, but I think I've said this is how I'm going to be. If anybody's having a bad day or bad hour, bad minute, get through it or not get through and have that bad time, but just don't give up and continue on. So like last week I had an amazing breakfast, and then everything that was happening at work, where I work well with 2 other people. I work well with everybody, but closely with these 2 individuals, and I'm like, what are you guys doing for lunch? I think we'll be McDonald's, and we ended up at McDonald's. I ended up giving my fries away and just having a burger, but I didn't say, oh, from here on in, just because I fell off at lunchtime, that I'm not going to continue on for dinner. I got that out of my way, and I know that sometimes it's going to happen, and I need to be careful of that and conscious of that, and not to continue down the path because I've done it that one time at 1 o'clock. It doesn't define that you have to be this way all the time. It's kind of what I'm trying to say. So trust me that, I can't really say trust me, but from my experience, trust me that this is an excellent program, because I'm taking my time and I'm researching foods that suit me and my body, my cravings, my lifestyle. So that's what it's about. It's about you. Not what everybody else is doing. And that's what's most important, is to think about you and what works for you. So even if it's half a pound that you're losing a week, it's half a pound that you're losing a week. And don't give up, because it will eventually work out and you'll get to your goal. Don't let anybody set or think that you need to have a timeline and say, you know, in 3 months you should be, or I want to be at this. You know, obviously I've set a goal, 1 pound a week, but if I don't get that 1 pound a week, but I've maintained or losing, then it's better than gaining on no activity, or, you know, it's not like I'm not trying. Or before, I didn't care to eat what I wanted to eat, right? So just don't give up is what I'm trying to say. So I've tried a lot. Again, take care everybody, and see you in the next one, and have a good week. Take care. Bye.